Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry I had to delete some dang videos. You missed part of it. Okay guys, basically what I did is these wing tips were kind of wanting to pop up a little bit. So I took some of this RC56 glue. Now this mold has been waxed. And I put me a little drop of this on the table. And I picked up just a tiny little drop on my X-Acto knife, put 2 little drops in that corner, 2 little drops in that corner, because I do not want them corners popping up. You know, you're not really supposed to pull your first part out of your mold, you know, because of that reason. You know, if that pops up during the molding process, the molds will be ruined. But it ain't gonna happen because I put a little drop of glue in there. Okay, now this is a rubber, it dries clear and rubbery, so I'll be able to just peel it right out of my mold if it don't stick to the part. Okay, then I took some clay. I clayed up my center section because that was all hollow and I'm still kind of working on it. Okay, we just I'm gonna get that scraped down on even with the wing. You know, it's in the center of the plane. You can't really see it, but I still want it smooth across there, you know. But hey guys, I got some update for you on the bomber. I had to go to Associated today and pick up some resin because I think it's going to be nasty this weekend. I thought, shoot, it's going to be nasty. I still want the weekend to do what I want to do before I have to go back to work on Ollie's Monday. So I figure I'll mold up this little Mustang this weekend. Kind of anxious to get one popped out. But I ain't messed with them 049 since I was a kid. I know there ain't much to them, but I really don't know what to prop them at and stuff, you know. So if there's anyone out there that's got a lot of 049 experience, give me a shout. Basically, that's pretty good. I'd like to put some dang resin on these tonight, but man, it's gonna be, by the time I get my super coats or my surface coat on there, it's gonna be freaking late before I can put any glass on. So I don't know if I'm going to or not. Can't be there. Well, this is about as tough as this plane's going to be. And I'm going to put a little bit right there too and kind of tame them panel lines down a little bit. Just work that clay into them really deep. Because I had to glue them doors on and they got some pretty deep cracks, deeper than the rest of the plane, you know. Work some glue in there. I mean some clay. And then actually work it in, you know, like so. Tame them down a little bit. Then were actually some panels I glued in. Remember guys, you're molding this, you can do anything you want. There's no definite rules. But Associated sells, you know, quarts of resin and stuff, but you know, by the time you're done molding and everything, you're just better off getting a gallon. You know, it's 70 bucks for a gallon of it. Just gonna do like that. Bit much out there. Something about that razor blade, you gotta be careful. That's gonna be about the hardest part of this, guys. You know. Getting this the way I want it, but that's alright. I'll just fiddle with it tonight, get them all ready for tomorrow. I'll put some part all on them and tonight and get them waxed up. Remember, we ain't even gonna see none of this anyway. The fuselage sits right there with the fairings on it, so it ain't even visible. Then I'm gonna have to do something in the fuselage too. I'll probably take some styrene to that. Thought about leaving that like that and running the spar across there, but this would be much stronger, lighter in the long run. So what you got to think of, this is a battle against weight. That's what composite is. Composite building. It's a battle against weight. What you're trying to do is make it lighter than its counterpart, which is wood. You know, so that's what composite is all about. If you're building an airplane gonna come out just as heavy, might as well make a wood one. I got this side perfect. I mean, this side's all a little low. To cut out too much of that dang razor blade. This side's perfect. It looks good. Took out too much out of the center. Yeah, because I got some framing to do around this mold, so we'll just get it all ready tonight. Not rush it, get the frame built, make a couple videos a little later. What do you guys think? You guys want to learn how to do this? Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. But I'll figure I'll make a playlist for all these videos right here. Oh yeah, back looks good. Oh yeah, baby. So I wonder if my new friend from the bus station is watching tonight, huh? Y'all speak up. My other groupie, Paula, she's my other groupie, and she won't get jealous. Oh no, you won't get jealous, Paula? I know, she might once I get my hair cut. I'm a pretty hot one. Yeah, beautiful. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. I better just scrape her down like that. A little bit at a time. That's where you get into trouble. Start trying to do too much. You know? Instead of taking your time. For those of you guys who don't know who Tom Cook is, you know, in the stop by the shop, that is one of the founding fathers of RC jets right there. He came up, he made these things fly. You know, and I was talking to him about that, and he said, you know, at the time that was a big investment, a big gamble, you know, and it paid off. But he came up with that Dynamax fan unit. Oh, Tom did. That made these things fly. Before then, he was lucky to get one off the ground with a K&B 7.5 and them old turbacks. Yeah, I built this jet one time, it was an F-86. And man, it didn't weigh very much, but it had a Turbax 3 and we put a K&B 7.5 in it. This was actually my buddy's plane. Man, that thing was just scream and just barely rolled down the runway, you know. But we ended up putting a Dynamax in that thing a couple years later, and it flew, you know. But Tom made these things fly. Before then, you know, him and Bob Violet are the grandfathers. It was a big gamble, and you know, this economy, he's really hurting, but He makes a lot of accessories, really nice accessories, but you know, his stuff is top of the line. But he was telling me about his T-33. You know, in his day, when he came out with that, that was the first full composite kit. It was state of the art, but it was a kit. Kind of like my Thunder Chief, you know. And he said now it's unbuildable, you know. And he says a lot of his kits, seeing the flap hinge, or hinge line, I'll just put my razor blade upside down. He said a lot of his kits will actually, you know, switch hands 2 or 3 times before it actually gets built. You know, and flies. But his stuff is top of the line though. It's nice stuff. Do not get me wrong. You know, everybody's had some of his F4s. I asked him how many F4s he built, and he said he didn't know. It had to be just thousands. He just works by himself. I don't know if he's ever had employees or not. But he's by himself now. But that's what I'm going to do tonight, guys. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to get that clay ready. They're all spread out, and I'll make another